Hey everyone, welcome back to Who Me Talk. Let me ask you something. Have you ever heard a sentence like this? The cake was eaten, and you thought, wait, eaten by whom? Who ate the cake? Why don't you just say who ate it? If you've ever been confused about why English speakers sometimes flip their sentences around and hide the doer of the action, this video is for you. Today, we're going deep into the passive voice, but not just the boring textbook how to form it stuff. We're going to talk about the 4 reasons you actually need the passive voice, especially if you want to write better essays, sound more natural, and score higher on tests like IELTS and TOEFL. Let's get into it. Quick review. What is passive voice? Before we dive into the reasons, let's do a super quick refresh. What even is the passive voice? Take a simple active sentence. The cat ate the rat. Here we have 3 parts. The cat is the subject, the one doing the action. Ate is the verb, the action itself. And the rat is the object, the one receiving the action. Simple, right? Subject does action to object. Now, in the passive voice, we flip this whole thing around. The object becomes the subject. So instead of the cat ate the rat, we get the rat was eaten by the cat. The rat is now in the spotlight. The cat? Optional. We can drop it completely. The rat was eaten. Done. And how do we form it? Very simple formula. Be verb plus past participle. Was eaten. Is made. Were delivered. Has been built. That's the technical part. Now, here's the real question. Why would anyone do this? Students always ask me, I can speak and write perfectly fine without ever using the passive voice, so why bother? Great question. There are actually 4 very specific reasons. Let's go through them one by one. Reason 1. The subject is unknown, obvious, or not important. Focus on the action or the result instead. Example, the roads were fixed quickly. Reason 2. Shifting focus. Put your main topic in the subject position. Example, Coca-Cola was invented by John Pemberton. Reason 3. Sentence variety. Break the boring subject-verb-object pattern. Mix it up to keep your reader engaged. Reason 4. Flow and coherence. Connect ideas smoothly by placing them close together, guiding your reader from one sentence to the next. A note on the agent. One quick but important point. In passive sentences, the doer of the action is called the agent, and it's introduced with the word by. But here's the thing. You don't always need to include the agent. In fact, in many cases, dropping the agent is exactly why you used the passive in the first place. Include by only when the agent adds important information. If the agent is unknown, obvious, or irrelevant, just leave it out. The window was broken. We don't know who did it. Coca-Cola was invented by John Pemberton. His name is relevant and adds value. A quick active versus passive checklist. When you're unsure whether to use active or passive voice, ask yourself 3 simple questions. Question 1. Is the doer of the action known, obvious, or important? If not, consider the passive. Question 2. What do I want the reader to focus on? If the receiver of the action is more important than the doer, use the passive. Question 3. Does my writing feel repetitive or choppy? If yes, try a passive sentence to add variety and flow. So, do you still think the passive voice is just some complicated grammar rule you can ignore? I hope not. The passive voice isn't about making your sentences longer or more complicated. It's about control. Control over what your reader focuses on, control over how your ideas flow, and control over the rhythm and variety of your writing. Master the passive voice and you're not just following a grammar rule, you're becoming a more powerful communicator. Now, here's a challenge for you. In the comments below, take this active sentence and rewrite it in the passive voice. Someone stole my bicycle yesterday. And then tell me, did you include by someone or did you drop it? Why? I'm curious to see your answers. If this video helped you understand the passive voice better, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Who Me Talk if you haven't already. It really helps the channel and lets me know you want more lessons like this. I'm Wasifa, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!